It's a little chilly out today. I should be down there by the fire. So somebody asked me, what'd you do with your turkey this year, Jimmy? Same thing I do with it every year. I dropped it in some hot oil. Been frying my turkeys for about 18 years. Pretty awesome. But it's all about options. I started that cycle 18 years ago in an aluminum pot like everybody else, and I've upgraded to this little fancy bougie electric fryer. So it's good having options. Now look at this. Now we've all seen these implant placement that looks a little out of touch, but thankfully most cases aren't this severe. But we all see those cases where implant angles are off a little bit, 10 degrees, 15, 20 degrees. Now, it's no secret. My favorite for any of these misangled positions is a custom abutment. But that's not always possible, whatever the reason may be, cost, timing, and we all use stock abutments or stock parts in certain situations. When everything is lined up and pointing in the right direction, the screw hole is going to be in the right spot. There's not much easier than a TiBase for a screw retained crown. It's a workflow that works. But what about options when the implant is pointing maybe that 25 degrees off and the screw channel is going to come out on the cusp or the incisal edge? A straight TiBase isn't the answer. And just like my fancy electric fryer, I like having options. That's where the Dess AngleBase gives me just that. I call it a TiBase with options. You get a full 25 degrees of angle correction with a 360 degree flexibility all the way around. We can point this thing just about where we want to. That lets us put the screw hole exactly where it needs to be. This is some creative engineering in the chimney and a fantastic torque screw that allows us to tighten those screws down to that 25 degree angle. Look, go to Dess.com. The DMEs are free. Download them, install them in your software, and try it out on the old case. You'll see how cool it is to work with. Dess AngleBase, compatible with all major implant systems. Same price as the straight TiBase, way more versatile. Have a great week, guys.